Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing very well, and I'm enjoying quite a nice bank holiday weekend in the UK. And on one of those days I decided to travel into Manchester and have a little bit of a look around, maybe buy some stuff, have some food. And of course, one of the places you can visit is the Classic Football Shirt store, which has relocated. So if you've been to the one previously, which was in Deansgate, which is quite a nice part of the city centre, you've got all the Swiss watches around there. It's not too bad. The store was quite cosy, but it was set up quite nicely. So I thought, let's go and check out the new place. And it's across the other side of the centre, I suppose. It's near Piccadilly Gardens, if you're familiar. Not as nice area, but it's still fine. And we went on Saturday when Manchester City were playing at home against Ipswich, and it's a Saturday and it's a bank holiday weekend. It was busy, so I don't have any footage to show you, but it would have been literally just people. That's all it was. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't, I don't think, as good. It might have been because it was just so crowded you couldn't quite tell what was going on, but you'd walk into it and it was just sort of, on the left, there was a lot of stuff to Manchester, which is fine, it makes sense, so Man City and Man United. And then straight in the centre, you had like a little bit of a plinth area, which had the new Adidas third shirts, the Trefoil ones. They had the Bayern Munich third shirt in there, that's nice. And then they had a few rails, of which one of them had sort of unique clubs from around the world, which is where I sort of focused on. And then they were, I don't know, sort of brand new, sort of expensive clubs, a lot of the MLS third shirts and some international stuff. And then on the back wall, there was like player sets, which is great. So there's certainly enough there for your average person who's not necessarily got hundreds and hundreds of shirts. But for me, there wasn't much that I really needed. There was a downstairs. It said go downstairs for more shirts. There was like one rail there and a bar area, which is fine. Not bad, but I don't know, I feel like the other place, whilst maybe smaller, only just, it just looked better. But that's just my opinion. Of course, you can see here, I did manage to find one shirt. Literally, this was the only shirt that I really would have picked up. Like, I could have technically picked up a Bayern Munich shirt, because I still need one, but I'd rather buy that somewhere else. So I got just one shirt from the store, and let's just get it out. It's nothing to open because obviously it was on a rail, and here it is. So don't need the receipt. That is the rear of the shirt. Anybody recognize any teams that play in yellow and have a Mazda sponsor? I guarantee you won't guess who this is, because I've forgotten who it is already. Okay then, so we've got some sponsors, and then we bring it around to the front, and there it is. So it's more yellow. You've got the giant tags, obviously you've got the Classic Football Shirts tags also. In fact, the tags are in the centre, they're on the button, so it makes it a little bit difficult for me to actually show you it off properly. Okay then, so there is the crest, there is the manufacturer. Maybe it's one you don't necessarily, I'm not too familiar with. Okay then. So this was the only shirt really that I wanted to add to my collection. I'll dress the mannequin and I'll explain to you who it is. Okie dokie then, there is the shirt. I just don't know, maybe I can sort of stick these in here and make it a little bit, there we go, you can see what's going on a little bit more. Who is the club? Well, the club is Nakhon Ratchasima Mazda FC. Probably pronouncing that not perfectly, but that's as close as you're going to get. It's their away shirt from 2020-2021, bought from the Classic Football Shirts, and this one cost me £19.99. Pretty decent, pretty good price. Obviously, you can't use the discount codes in real life, what a shame. I've asked many times before. And if for whatever reason you see this and think that's the shirt for me, they've still got plenty of them online. They've got all the sizes, and of course, then you can use the discount code. But where is the club from? Well, they were founded in 1999, so younger than I am, and they come from the Nakhon Ratchasima province, which is in Thailand. Yes, you probably would have guessed maybe that it was going to be a Thai club. So the Thai league, like many leagues, has only just started, so with regards to the current season, and at the time of recording, the club sit in second place, unbeaten after 3 games, which is a good start, very impressive. It shows that there's some potential chance of success for this season. And it's even more impressive because the team has only just got promoted from the second tier. They finished top of the league last season, I believe. It's not the fact that they are sort of new to the league. They have been in the top tier before, though their best finish has only ever been 7th. Maybe this is going to be their best ever finish. Who knows? So yeah, that's pretty cool. So one of the better teams in Thailand, it seems. Now, when it comes to the shirt, there is a manufacturer. I'm not surprised you don't recognise it. I've only got one of them myself. The manufacturer is a company called Grand Sport, and they were the ones responsible for the only shirt that I have from Vietnam. So pretty cool. And you know, when it comes to the shirt material, it's quite heavy duty. It feels pretty simple, but it's fine. I think when it comes to sizing, I bought a medium. If you want to wear one, you'd probably want to buy a size up because it is quite tight, and obviously Asian style sizing is always a little bit of a lottery sometimes when it comes to purchasing them. So that's something that you maybe will want to bear in mind. When it comes to the sponsors, some of them are screen printed, so obviously this is the front here, but then you've got some stuff on the sides which is plastic transferred, and then the actual sort of logos are embroidered. So you've got a bit of everything going on there. Other than that, there really isn't anything special, unique about the shirt with regards to the club. There's no sort of mottos, unique identifiers at all. I mean, you do have the Mazda sponsor, which is what the club is named after. It's not unsurprising for clubs in certain countries to change their names to sort of match up with the primary sponsor. I'm sure once Mazda, if they ever do leave, the club would change back to either its normal name or the next sponsor will sort of jump in the front there. So yeah, I mean, look, it's a number. It goes up a little bit more. I think classic football shirts have dropped quite a few Thai shirts over the sort of last few months. So maybe I just need to pick up a few more. I've got quite a decent amount of Thai shirts in my collection. The benefit is they are really cheap to pick up, or at least cheaper than some other shirts that I would be buying. But yeah, that's kind of it. If you find yourself in Manchester, obviously go to the store, but I just think it's just not quite as nice, and I just prefer the other part of Manchester a little bit better is all. I also got to go to the Big Sports Direct in the Arndale Centre and see some of the latest shirt releases. I actually got to see the Chelsea away shirt for the first time in person, and I don't know why I didn't pick this up, but I thought it was white. It's not white, it's like a cream colour. Very strange, and I quite like cream shirts, like a vanilla, but I don't know, something about it, I just kind of was like, ooh, not sure about that. And the crest is like a red, and it's like a glossy, shiny colour, but it's even the same material as it is on the player version. So this is also the player version, and this has got like a transferred crest. There's no difference with the styling application of the crest between them both, which I thought was poor, to be honest. And as I'm filming this, Chelsea have released their third shirt, which has a lot more detailing in the body than I expected. I thought it was just sort of black and pink, but it's got a little bit of a graphic, it seems, on the front. Obviously, it's got that Nike tick, that sort of rotated 90 degrees. Not really sure about that. Still waiting for Chelsea to announce a sponsor, and then I will pick some up. And of course, I'm filming this after we just absolutely smashed Wolves, which is positive. It's been a long time since I've really enjoyed a Chelsea game like that. So we'll see what happens in the next game when we get crashing back down to earth again. But yeah, it's all positive. So that's the shirt I've got there. I've got a few more to open up, and I think the video I'm going to do on Friday is going to be something that I've been planning on doing for a while, and yeah, we'll see how you guys respond to that one. So anyway, hope you have a great week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Thank you as always for watching, and goodbye.